Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck Educational System. And we've been talking about through this activity of looking at interoception and how we can teach interoception to students and to our children. Um, I think about this as a way to help a child connect with their inner senses. And as they become more understanding of who they are inside, this is what helps self esteem grow because they're able to detect and learn how their body functions and what's going on inside. And so we began with some interoceptive activities, first focusing on body awareness, that's whole body imaging, and also feelings. And we're talking about in the realm of feelings, sensations. The other day we talked about temperature. Today we're going to look at one of the senses of feeling that a child can detect, which is the pulse. And this is pretty interesting to me because it connects with the breathing, how that can be regulated. We could breathe in, taking deep breaths, deep belly breaths, and slow our heart rate down. And so this way, the child can actually, after you taught the child how to do this, take their pulse and see if, in fact, their heart rate has slowed from this deep breathing. And that's putting the thumb underneath the arm and the two fingers on the pulse point on the wrist. And you can work up and down until with the child's hand, hand over hand, and show them where they might be feeling a pulse. And then ask them to press a little gently to see if they can feel the pulse. And once they do, have them count how many beats can feel while using your stopwatch app on your phone for 15 seconds. And then you can multiply that number by 4 to get how many times their heart has beaten in a minute. So now this is something that is going into, well, we'll talk about more activities later on, but it goes into how the body functions with the child's heart. And so a lot of children have no idea, of course, depending on the age, if in fact they have a heart, where the heart's located. So what I have done is, well, I had one parent bring stethoscopes into our classroom, and we had children partner up and then listen to each other's heart. But you can do this with the child listening to their own heart. And then having felt that heartbeat, we can also do the same activity of counting how many beats per 15 seconds multiplied by 4, or just count the beats in a minute. Now, this activity, I can truly say, just it sparked my interests. And I was spurred to take it to another level with one class this class was so enthusiastic about how their bodies work that we did a body outlining like we did with the body double, but this time we drew a picture of where the heart actually was in our chest cavity. And then we used blue and red colored strings to show how the circulatory system actually worked within the body. And later on, we drew the organs and then glued them onto this body double to show how the heart sends blood to these different organs and to our lungs. So you can go really elaborate, or you could just stay with the pulse, depending on your child's interest level and age. But I truly recommend doing the entire system because all of these pieces add up in the child's mind that their bodies are inside are things that are just really remarkable, and that our heart sends messages, our brain sends messages to our heart, and our heart sends blood to our brain. And so just seeing how everything works is it's more than just seeing it in a picture in a book, but having that body double really was a phenomenal piece. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk with you later. Bye bye.